Where are you going today?
Nice.
Boogers.
Hey, Hazel. Come on, Mama's gonna clean you. She's like, nope.
So our babies are gonna get neutered and spayed today. They're 6 months, toy Australian Shepherds. And this is Hazel, and that's Sora. Wanna say bye, mommy?
Yeah. Hi, babies. Mama knows you. Wait, Hazel. I'm gonna take her necklace, okay?
Yes, babe.
Okay, Mama loves you. Mama loves you, baby. I know you're a good girl. I know, right? Okay. Mama's gonna go take care of the other kids.
They're going to both need to stay as calm as possible.
What does that mean?
No running, jumping, roughhousing.
And if they do, we stop them? Or...
Yep.
Okay.
They also need to leave their cones on for the next 10 to 14 days. If they're having issues eating, you can take it off if you're in direct sight of them.
Hi, Dog Dad here. Just want to give you guys an update that we dropped off Hazel and Sora at a neutering and spaying Clackamas Pet Clinic here in Oregon. Pretty much to show you guys how nervous they were, getting examination checked up. Just wanted to show you like the insights and basically what the details were. Pretty much we're going to be waiting for the next 4 to 5 hours or even 6 hours for them to be ready. The operation itself is usually around 15 to 30 minutes. 15 minutes, I say, for neutering and 30 minutes for the spaying. But it takes around 2 hours or so to monitor their progress and see how they are after the operation. And then we can pick them up. They're going to be having a cone over their head. But because we have a lot of we're a multi animal household, so we have a lot of pets here. We're gonna have to make sure we separate them, making sure our Pomsky Laika is not gonna be licking playing too rough, or a Maltese Booba is not gonna be licking Hazel's butt. It's funny, but it's a little details that we're gonna show you that hopefully give some a better understanding of what it's like to live with a lot of animals. And if 2 of them are getting spayed and neutered, maybe this will help you with your I guess surgery process and aftermath as well. So right now I'm back home, gonna get a workout in. I can show you that. Oh, there's a spider. I got scared for a second. There's a spider here, but I'm not gonna show you guys that. Wait for the call to be called back from the clinic and then go to pick them up. So I just picked up Sora and Hazel. I'm trying to laugh, and I know it's really sad right now because they're in pain and they're out of it, but Hazel came out to me, and I wish I could show you on video. She looks so high, and it just reminded me of my time back then. But anyways, back to the story. They're here now. We're gonna be driving back home. We got the med, and I want to answer really important questions that you guys probably waited for, which was how was the process, how much it was, the recovery, how did you find the vet, and all that stuff in between. So we're gonna be driving back home now, and I'll see you inside. I'm gonna show you guys how they're doing right now first. So she's sleeping right here. And Sora is also trying to sleep as well. Alright, so it has been around 12 hours since the neutering and spaying of Sora and Hazel. And I figure I use this time to do Q&As about everything that has to do with the neutering process, spaying process, important questions that you may have as an audience, or I may have. I'm looking for neutering videos that people have gone through. So these are questions I figured I want to know as an audience, so let's go through them. So the first question is, how did it go? It was very successful. They pretty much updated me throughout whole day. And you obviously saw from the video from yesterday that I picked him up, and Hazel was extremely high. She didn't know what was going on. She was not aware that I even picked her up. I was next to her when I got her until she really sniffed me, and then she realized that, oh, daddy's here. Sora, on the other hand, he realized it right away that it was me, and so he got super excited, but I don't want him to go on his hind leg because he's gonna use it. It's not safe for him to get so excited, so I had to calm him down. What was the process like? The process was fairly straightforward. We were asked a series of questions about their behaviors, their health issues, if they have any, if they're on med, previously, if they've eaten the night before, if they've eaten this morning. So if you're getting your dog neutered or spayed, then the vet would likely suggest that you don't have them eat after midnight. Water is fine, just keep their stomach clear. But in the office, they just gave me a survey, and they gave me a form to fill out for disclaimer purposes, so I know exactly what the doctors will be doing on them, and so I just signed. It took close to an hour to fill everything out, and they pretty much got their weight check-in, internal temperatures, and so basically all the questions they need to know beforehand. The second question is, how old is our Sora and Hazel? They're both 6 months. They just turned 6 months. They're about 3 or 4 days apart. They are pretty much bonded pairs, although they came from different litter. The reason why we decided to get them neutered and spaying around 6 months, and we feel like there are two sides of the coins when it comes to, as your owner, what do you want to go for? Do you want to wait for the first heat of the female? Do you want to wait until they're at least 2 years so they are fully matured, mentally and physically? But just due to our own research personally, and vets' recommendation around our area, the people that we know, we just want to get it done within 6 to 8 months, to eliminate, I guess, as much risk in their testicular cancers or anything like that. I'm not qualified to discuss this because I'm not a professional vet, so I just want to keep this simple, and that we decided to go around 6 to 8 months, and in this case we found a spot that is available within 6 months. So let's go over the breakdown of how much this cost. For neutering for Sora, it costs around $200. That's neutering only, and for Hazel's spaying only costs around $325. This does not include their examinations, their mandatory rabies shots that's needed, and as well as the medication that comes with it afterward. In total, for these two, cost around $700. We also added during the surgery for the dew claw to be removed because they were just hanging, and it could cause them future injuries in the future. So if you don't know what dew claws are, they're pretty much on the hind legs, and they are just hanging like this, and then once it keeps going longer and longer, and it's just, I think it doesn't do any purpose, so we decided to just take them off, and that was another $220, so around $55 per leg. So in total, 55 times 4, that's $220. So next question is, what is the medication given? We're given 2 medications. One is for painkiller. The second one is for calming down pill, which is given. Both are given every 12 hours, so twice a day. About half a tablet to 1 tablet per dog, depending on the level. We already given him the first painkiller pill. We haven't given him the calming pill today, but if he and Hazel is gonna be very active, then we may just do that to calm themselves down, because we don't want them to to play rough or have any open up stitches. That's gonna be happening. So actually he's with me now. I know it's really hard to see. Next question is, why did we choose this clinic versus the others? Here's the thing, dog mom, my partner, Olga, has her usual vet place in town. However, when we found out it was close to $1,000 for neutering, and spaying each dog, we definitely want to take a different route. We just felt like big corporates just bought into these vet clinics and they're overshooting the price, and that may be one of the reasons why people keep their dogs intact, and which led to, you know, unneeded litters. So we did some research. I made more than several calls to ask, you know, places around. I check on Facebook pages that, you know, that have Australian Shepherds, where they find, you know, a cheaper alternative to get their dog neutered and spayed. And so some people answered back kindly, and we found this one after like a day or two. It's called Clackamas Pet Clinic, and their prices are much more affordable, as I mentioned before. So we decided to go with Clackamas Pet Clinic too, just because they have availabilities on a closer dates than having to wait months in ahead. So if you're looking to neuter and spay your dog for, you know, usually a cheaper price, most of the time you have to wait weeks and months because their spots are just filled up. So finding a local one, cheaper alternative is always going to be cool, but, you know, waiting line for months ahead, you may have to do some planning earlier. For us, we were lucky to get it within just a short few weeks, and them turning 6 months as well. So the last question now is, how long is the recovery process? The vet said it takes around 10 to 14 days, and then they get their checked in the middle of those to make sure they're fine. The next video we're going to post is most likely their updates of the surgery and what it really takes during the 10 to 14 days to take care of these puppies. I haven't told much, but we have a multi, you know, dog household, so we have 4 dogs and some cats. So the toughest part is to make sure that the other puppies are not engaging in high physical activities, so it doesn't open up the injuries, stuff like that. So I think it's much harder to take care instead of having 1 or 2 dogs to just go through the surgeries, because then they can just be calm by themselves, so we have more to worry about. Again, thank you so much for watching Dog Dad and Dog Mom. This is our first video, so I hope you guys enjoy a little informative and some cute stuff of the neutering process of a toy Australian Shepherds, or any neutering at all, really. We just want to be that person that shows like what it's really like and have the questions be answered of the process. Thank you so much, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.